Yo, 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 what is going on, IK Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are back again giving y'all this good quality information and education today in Infinity Kingdom. And today, without having to say it twice or more than that, we are going to be talking about a lot of new and interesting data that I cannot wait to start bringing you, the community. Now, with essentially just more free time, I have been just banging out so many scout accounts. Like, I cannot tell you how many. So I'm just going to show you, right? Because it's faster. Before we get started, of course, as always, make sure you guys sub, like, ring that notification button if you want to join and be a part of our Discord for our conversation. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment and description down below. Okay, so we are looking right now. You can see I'm actually up to 111, and I'll show you this from our characters, right? So you can see there's a lot here that I have. Actually, a lot of these are in order once you kind of start getting to a certain point, and that's just because what I'll typically do when I'm kind of doing my stat collections is I will go through and I'll start at S1, and then I'll just kind of work my way all the way up, just kind of one server at a time. And so that's why you'll see kind of like near here towards the bottom, right? You'll see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Again, because I'm usually always kind of going in that order. So at this moment, I have 100 and I think 15 accounts out of the 135 servers. So I'm 20 servers short right now of having a level 11 account. And the reason why we do a level 11 account, I know I talked about this before in the scout account like creation video, and the importance of having scout accounts in a lot of servers is that it gives you access to arena rankings and also to alliance leaderboards, because you have to be at a certain level to get access to those two things that are just locked a little higher. And it's actually funny, I pretty much figured out a faster way to make accounts as well by just kind of utilizing the upgrade now button, and I didn't think of doing this at certain times. Again, it can shave maybe another few minutes off at the most, but just to kind of show you, right? So again, I have accounts up to 111, and then I also have some accounts here in, you can see 132, 133, 134, and 135. Now, I know I mentioned this before in the beginning, but I'm really excited to start bringing a lot more data. And what I would also love to know, and one of the reasons I'm making this video, is because most of the time I want to say just kingdom builders in general, right? You are not often having an opportunity to look at kind of game-wide cross-server content in a way where it is being gathered with the interesting purpose to present it to you, the community, in a kind of thoughtful and almost a wanting kind of a way. And it allows for you to kind of see, not only what is happening in other servers, but really allows for us to draw a lot of similarities, common denominators, trends, comparisons that are happening, so we can present kingdom builders in what I like to refer to as just a more wholesome way. Right? One of the things you'll often hear me talk about is how not every kingdom is built the same way, not every kingdom is managed the same way. You'll notice that when I'm doing my server analysis videos, that you'll find that even when we just take a look at server males, right, you can really tell a lot by, in my opinion, a level of organization, a level of professionalism when you have just nice formatted out server mails that are being sent, right? When you have good quality information that is being sent out to your player base, can really mean all the difference between, for someone like myself, right, and I'm sure potentially some others, right, where you may feel you want to go to this server or to that server because of the level of organization, or maybe for whatever reason you decide to. But these are some of the things that I love the opportunity to show off. And so I want to know from you, right, outside of for those that watch my content on a regular basis, right, you like when I do the server data pools, what other type of interesting content would you like to see me pull and me grab? Again, I have some other ideas on content ideas, or I should say, without having to say the words too often together, but if you have any suggestions, any thoughts, any types of certain specific data pools or sets that I can grab, do comparisons are, maybe just something interesting that you think would be cool. I know, as an example, someone suggested that I should like cover the top 25, deadest slash most inactive servers, right? Just something like that. Right, I know someone else suggested that I find out who's going to hit Castle 50 first, right? Just those types of things that we can do that are a little bit outside of the box in some situations. Maybe doing percentage pools, right? Maybe looking at all the servers and finding out which ones out of all the servers currently, which ones are doing a 1/3 map split, which ones are doing different types of map splits, maybe to show off some kind of unique servers in different ways that they're approaching kind of distributing cities. How many of them are now kind of in their late game, or maybe they're distributing cities between the top 6 alliances, the top 3. Maybe we can figure out what the percentages are. Maybe it comes down to 30% of all the servers are doing top 3 map splits, and then it's 15 or 20% are doing top 6 map splits or top 4, right? So I think those types of things we can really pool as well, right? Depending on how kind of far outside the box we're thinking. But I would love to know from you, right? If you find there's anything interesting that I can cover, I can pool, I want to know, because again, I would love to try and find out what is doable, what is something that the community would love to see. And also, given that I now have accounts in all the servers that are 90 days old, or that have hit 90 days or older, and I'm a little past that now. When I do my next big game-wide data pool for the strongest servers, alliances, players, etc., right, we will now have a full, complete list. And I'll probably be doing that early. I might do that early mid-March. So I'm actually going to try and have this done about a month after we did the last one here in February, and where it'll be just more complete, right? Essentially, we will literally look at every server that could be, because, again, I can make 20 accounts in probably a couple days, so it's not going to be that long. And once I'm caught up, then it's a little easier just to kind of coast, because then you're having servers open every 3 to 4 days, and so, I could take 30 minutes in one day and make the account within that period, and I'm good to go. All right, I think that pretty much covers today's video, and a little bit at least of what I'm kind of excited to show you guys now that I just have more access, and also just wanted this to kind of be a PSA to see what else you all would like to see me cover as well, because I think kind of drawing and getting inspiration from more heads than just myself is a great way to sometimes think about how to gather what to maybe show off from a different angle or approach than even I might think of. So if anything, thank you in advance. And until we starting to grind out, I did it again with the double words there. But once we start really putting out a lot more data comparison videos, I am excited. Can't wait to get started. And I guess at this point, I'll be signing off. So until next time, as always, we'll catch y'all later.